What's good, y'all? Shagama Kai. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so every subscriber helps. Over here on this channel, we make daily NBA content. So if you enjoy the NBA as much as I do, please subscribe. And today we're going to be talking about Lamelo Ball and just, his early struggles and just how I think the Hornets, mismanaging his development. So Lamelo Ball, in his first game, he scored 0 points. I don't know exactly how many shots he took, but it wasn't a lot. I think it was like 6 or 7 shots he took. And, he played about 16 minutes in that game, and they pulled him in, and he just didn't get the chance to, build upon anything. And then in the second game, he plays 15 minutes. He scored 13 points, by the way, and it was, good efficiency. He was, getting rolling. And then just when he starts to, get the ball rolling, James Borrego takes him out. James Borrego is the head coach for the Hornets. And I just think that's the wrong way to develop, a prospect. Like a guy you just spent the #3 pick in the draft on. Like a guy you just, are supposed to be building your future around. I don't think that's the right way to develop him in his rookie season. Because when you pull a guy like LaMelo, and I bet LaMelo is a big, confidence guy. Like, off the court, he's all about swag and, the looks and the jewelry and, all that stuff. All that cool swaggy stuff, yeah, that's cool. But if you're not letting him get the opportunity to, work through his mistakes on the court, if you're not giving him the time, with consistent minutes, then I don't see how you want him to develop right, because his development's gonna be, all wrong. Actually, it's similar to what Luke Walton did with his brother, in LA when Lonzo was on the Lakers. Luke Walton would just, play Lonzo inconsistently. He would start every game, of course, but sometimes he'll get pulled with 7 minutes left. Other times he play the whole first, and the other times he get pulled with 3 minutes left. Like, it was just inconsistency, and he can never, build up a rhythm. With LaMelo, I need the coach to let him build up a rhythm. I need him to, let him work through his mistakes, whatever issues he has, because, I'm hearing that he isn't the best at driving the ball quite yet. Obviously, the jump shot is not all the way there yet, but I'm confident about his jump shot going towards the future. But really, he needs to be in the starting lineup. And I'm not saying this, just because he's Lamelo Ball, #3 pick, Actually, I am saying that. He's the #3 pick. You're building your future around him. Terry Rozier is not, your future like that. I know you paid him all that money in the Kevin Sutton trade, which is a horrible move to me to this day, but Terry Rozier can do what he does off the bench just fine. There's no reason that Lamelo Ball should have the 7th most minutes played in the game for the Hornets. There's absolutely no reason, especially in a season like this. Because, I got some people saying, that might be saying in the comments, oh, he's just a rookie. Oh, he's not ready yet. How is he going to get ready if you don't play him enough? How is he going to be able to iron out his issues if he's not getting consistent minutes? There's no reason that Lamelo Ball should be playing less than 28, 27 minutes a night. And that's at minimum. Like, in some games, he should be playing like 30, 32 minutes a night. Like, there's really no reason, to justify it. Terry Rozier can do exactly what he's doing now. Terry Rozier is just a flat-out scorer. And he's a great scorer, by the way. But there's no reason that he should be in the starting lineup over LaMelo. The Hornets need playmaking on the floor. Nobody in the Hornets starting lineup is a good playmaker. Nobody in the Hornets starting lineup is as good of a playmaker as LaMelo Ball. So there's really no reason for him to come off the bench when they need his skill set to start the games. And when Terry Rozier can score just fine off the bench. Maybe he'd score, more off the bench, because he wouldn't have to play with guys like Gordon Hayward and PJ Washington and, Terry Rozier, and Devontae Graham. So really the whole point of this video is just LaMelo Ball cannot develop correctly with inconsistent minutes. Now, an example of, a team taking a rookie with a high pick and then, it being justifiable not playing him, the 2004 Pistons, they drafted Darko Milicic with the 3rd pick, and, they drafted him with a high pick, so you would think they would get a lot of minutes, but no. That coach, he was a real old school coach. He believed that, rookies had to earn their minutes, and they went on to win a championship that season because they already had a good roster in place. They didn't need nobody to, lift them up. But that's not the case for the Hornets this year. The Hornets they're probably a playing team this year, I ain't gonna lie. Because I already have my Eastern Conference, playoff rankings, in order. But still though, this season is not championship or bust or anything, or they're not, contending in any way at all. So there's really no reason for, your #3 overall draft pick to not be playing, a consistent, good amount of minutes. And if LaMelo Ball keeps getting the minutes the way he's getting them right now, because even tonight against the Nets, they in a close game, and I think they probably gonna win that. But even tonight, LaMelo Ball played 20 minutes. That's the 7th most on the team tonight. There's no reason for your third pick to be playing the 7 most minutes on the team. There's no justifiable reason for that. Start him along with Devontae Graham. Let them be the backcourt. Terry Rozier can come off the bench and do damage. He won't have to share as much shots as he does, being in the starting lineup. And I know you paid him all that money, but, make the right decision. Let LaMelo Ball start and let him show his skills and let him iron out his issues. Because another thing with rookies, you have to build their confidence. You can't just, sub him out if he gets, 2 turnovers and you just pull him. It doesn't work like that. You have to let them, play through mistakes. We've seen historically when you let, young people play through mistakes, when they get older and when they get better, they look back and say, this was important for my development as, a young player. So I think LaMelo Ball deserves to get the same treatment. But I don't know. The Hornets have never been, a historically good coached team, a historically good, success team. And maybe they're just trying to tank for, this loaded 2021 draft class. I don't know. But if, they want to be somewhat semblance of, competitive in these games, start LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier off the bench is going to be just fine. But yeah, if you say to end this video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.